welcome back to the Brianna and Devin Toy channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing another craft. Today, I'm going to be testing out this mini Pom Pom Pets kit. If you didn't see my video where I got this and the other kit, make sure you go check that video out, and also make sure you go check out the video of me making this kit and testing this kit out. I did that in a previous video and it was amazing. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to try to make some Pom Pom Pets today. Look at how cute they are. Here's the back of the box. Basically, you just use a fork and some yarn and then you can make your own Pom Pom Pets, which is super cute. There's a book that's included with all these different animals. So today, depending on how long they take, I'm going to be making 2 to 3 animals. I don't really know. But without further ado, let's just get right on into the video. Okay, so I first started off by separating the book and then the box with all the materials in it. So it looks like this is what this little kit includes, which looks like a lot of stuff. Hopefully we can make some super cute animals. But first, I'm just gonna start off by looking through this book to see which animals I wanna create today. All right, so this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it has a super cute picture of these animals, and then it shows the table of contents, which has all of the different animals we can make here. Okay, so I decided to start off with the fishy, which is on page 25. And I think these are the easiest ones to make. These are the second easiest, third, and then fourth, because yeah, I just looked through the book really quickly and that's just what it sounded like. So let's go ahead and flip to page 25. Here it is. So this is the cute fish we're gonna be making today. I love how they added the Y after like all of these. It's so cute. But basically, first, you'll need an orange pom-pom, 2 bead eyes, 4 paper shapes, yarn scraps, and a blush maker. So that means we should probably open up this kit here. All right, let's open this up. Ooh. Wow, look at all of this. All right, that's about it in the box. Oh my gosh, we got so many cute colors of yarn. So I think these are the 2 we're gonna need for the fish. And then, wow, we have so many things here. I'm just gonna put all of the yarn aside, like in a little pile. And then I don't really know, oh, this might be for like the tail of some of them. We have a little measuring tape. We also have like the eyes and different facial accessories, I believe. And then we have these little cutouts that can be attached to your little animal. And also, we're gonna need a fork before we begin, so I'm gonna go grab that. All right, so I have my fork, and it said to not use any plastic forks or 3, what's it called? 3 something forks, like with only the 3 points. So I just have a normal dinner fork, I guess, metal with 4 points. Okay, so hopefully you can read this, but number 1 says to get a 12-inch piece of yarn in between the 2 middle tines of the fork. So in my case, since I'm making the fish first, I'm going to use the orange yarn, and I'm going to cut a 12-inch piece. Alright, so I measured out a 12-inch piece with my little tape measure that they gave me. And here it is. So I'm gonna place it right in between the 2 and kind of make it even like it said to do in the book. So this is kind of how it looks now. All right, so the next step was to cut 4 yards of yarn, which I already did. So now I'm gonna go ahead and follow the instructions on here. So I think this is right. And then go ahead and grab your very long piece of yarn and leave a 1/2 inch of a tail at the edge of the fork. So I think that's about right. And then wrap the long piece of yarn up and around the fork, crossing over the yarn tail under your thumb. Okay, so now I'm just gonna keep wrapping this like until it gets to about here on the fork. Alright guys, so I went ahead and wrapped everything around the fork, and it also said to use your scissors to just push the tail inside of the yarn, which I already did as well. So now the next step is, let's see, it is to, okay, lay the fork down on a surface and pull the right end of the short strand around the back of the tines, then through the middle 2 tines, even up the 2 sides of the short strand if they've moved. So by short strand, they mean this strand right here. So let's pull the right end of the short strand around the back of the tines, then through the middle 2 tines. So now it should look like this. And pull the ends firmly so the knot is snug around the yarn bundle. And then it also said like somewhere in here that you have to do this really tightly, because if you don't, it might come undone. Okay, so I'm using my scissors to just hold the book down, but then the next step says to, while still making sure the knot is tight, you have to slide off everything. So, oh god, okay, I just slid it off. Ah! And it said it's tricky the first time you do it, but now I'm going to tie it super duper tight like this, and then it says to just wrap it around the back side. Alright, so now you should be left with something that kind of looks like this. So now it says to take your scissors, insert one blade of your scissors into the loops. Now all I have to do is just cut along the outside of this, making sure that I don't snip this center strand. Oh my gosh guys, this is so fun, look at this. Okay guys, so I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't miss any of the loops. But now the next step is to just go ahead and try to shape the pom-pom into like an oval shape. Okay, so now it says to trim these 2 little strings because we don't need them anymore, but it said that you should save them because you might need them for other pets. And now I think we just have to do the finishing touches. So it says to trim around the outer edge until you have made a shape that looks more like a circle, and then find the shortest length of the yarn of the pom-pom and trim the rest of the yarn to match it. Okay, so now I think my pom-pom is finally done. It kind of looks a little lopsided, not gonna lie, but I think it's fine. So now it's time to make it into an actual fish. So I'm going to flip to the fish page, and now it says to carefully poke little yarn scraps into your fishy with the tips of your scissors. The pieces should stay in place on their own. So I'm going to use little pieces of this white yarn and just poke it into the ball. But before I put in the white spots, I'm going to take out the eyes and also the little paper scraps and attach them to the fish first. Alright guys, so I went ahead and completed this little fish. Oh my god, he is so cute. And he's really fragile too, but this is what he looks like. I'm in love with him. Basically, I just had to use this little glue to attach all the paper pieces, and then I just pushed in some white little pieces of yarn for the spots. And I just think he's so adorable. So yeah, let's move on to the next little pet that we're gonna make. Hey guys, so it is now a couple days later, and I decided to continue on with my little pom-pom friends here. As you can see, I have made the little fish, which I'm super happy with. So adorable. So he's just gonna sit right there. But I decided to now make these sea turtles. So this one is going to be a little bit harder since it's like 2 parts, but I'm really excited to make it. So it looks like we're gonna need some green yarn, some pink yarn, and I imagine you could probably customize what top color it is, but I like pink, so I'm gonna use pink. So the first thing it says to do is to use the fox's body directions on page 53 to make a turtle's body. So we're gonna have to make a 2-colored body. So let's go to page 53. Okay, so right here it says to wrap 3 yards around the fork, and then take another 3 yards for the second color and wrap that around the fork, half and half like this. So basically it's just exactly the same as what we did for the fish, except it's with 2 colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut 3 yards of each color. Okay, so here I have my 3 yards of green, and then this is my 12 inches of it that I'll need to be able to tie around the ball. And here I have my 3 yards of the pink yarn. So now all I have to do is just take my fork and wrap each of them around half and half. But before I do that, I'm gonna find my shorter strand of green right here. And I'm going to put it right through the middle like we did with the fish. Alright, so I did the green, and now I'm going to use the rest of the fork and still leave like a little space at the top and wrap my pink around. Okay, so here is the finished wrapped fork, and as you can see, I didn't leave much space at the top, which can be problematic, but now we are going to go ahead and just tie this off. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it around like this and just tie the 2 strings together. Okay, so now that you have this shape, all you have to do is just do exactly what we did with the fish and just cut around the edges, making sure that you snip everything properly. Okay, so now I have my multicolored pom-pom, and as you can see, you can kind of see like the string where I tied it in the middle, but I think that's fine. So now all I'm gonna do is trim everything up to try to make it look like a nice and round pom-pom. Okay guys, so here is my finished pom-pom. It is looking super cute, except I should have put like a pink string or something here, because as you can see, you can kind of see like the green peeking through, but oh well, my turtle's just gonna have to be special, I guess. So now that we have the body done, I'm gonna go ahead and make a smaller pom-pom, and it says on the raccoon page, I'm pretty sure, to use 1 yard of the fabric you need to use, or of the yarn you need to use. And in my case, I need to use green. So like, here's the instructions. Basically, I just have to repeat it, but with 1 yard of yarn. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a smaller pom-pom. 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, so here I have the mini pom-poms, so cute. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just attach both of them together using this wire. And there are instructions about this, but I already read them, so I think I should be good. So basically, now I'm just gonna go ahead and push this wire up through this one. So basically I pushed it out and then made a hook, and now I pulled it back in. So now it's kind of like a lollipop. Okay guys, so now that I have my completed turtle right here, the next thing I'm gonna do is add in all of the body parts and accessories. So I think this is actually the finished turtle, and I am so in love, except there is a tiny little problem. Basically, as you can see like the yarn where I tied it together, and I think to prevent that from happening, you're supposed to like tie that string tighter, but I can't really do anything about it now. And also, the wire kind of shows right there. I don't know if you can see, but by his eye, but it doesn't matter. I think she still looks super duper cute, and I am literally in love with how both of these turned out. I also forgot to add blush to my turtle, so I just did it real quick, but it kind of looks like she got dirty. So I feel like I shouldn't have added the blush, but whatever, it's fine. So here are my 2 finished Pom Pom Pets that I did. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love both of them very, very much. And in general, I would give this kit a huge thumbs up. There are some things that I feel like I did wrong maybe. I feel like it's not necessarily the kit's fault, but like I did some of the steps wrong, I'm pretty sure. So I give this kit a 9 out of 10, which is pretty good in my opinion. Definitely recommend that you buy it. It is super cute and fun to make. Each animal took me about 15 to 20 minutes to make. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel to see more fun videos like this one. And once you've done that, click that little notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. You can also comment down below any video suggestions or anything you want. So yeah, I had so much fun today and yesterday as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!